Hello, 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 hello. I'm sitting here like, why that button say go live? Press go live. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? It is your girl Stephanie. What? Hello, my family, friends, my diamonds, and my jewels. It is your girl Stephanie from the break room from Sunday break room. Hey Trey, hey Joy. What's up? What's up? What's up? Holla. Hi, Mr. Wise. Thank you for coming in. If y'all can, when y'all come in, share the chat, please. There we go. There we go. There we go. Coming in. What's up?
Yes.
What's up, my sister?
Oh, let me turn you off on YouTube because then we're gonna clash. Okay.
Oh, okay, okay. Hello, sister. Sister with
Hey.
stories. Great day, beautiful people. Yes, it is. It's a great day. Look, I got the sun.
Hey, sister with stories, daughter. That's my daughter.
Is that your daughter? Hey, daughter. Hey, daughter. How is everybody? Hey, Joy. Did I turn on? I don't know if I turned on.
Make our boxes small, sis.
Huh?
These long boxes kind of trigger me. Make them short. There you go.
Like okay. Okay.
So if you want to put a ticker up there, you see over in your box over here in your box where it says brand. No, it should say ticker. It should say ticker. If you click on that, you could type in there whatever you want, and it'll scroll across the bottom.
Where do it say ticker? To my left or my right?
It's gonna be on your. It's gonna be on your right. So you're in your little studio part right there. You see where you can put a brand. You see where that StreamYard thing is.
Oh, it's like comments, banners, brand, and private chat.
That's all to say over there.
Yeah, it don't say tickers.
That's weird.
It's because yeah, I might have to go in and I don't know.
We're gonna work it. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Mr. Wise said, I saw this because of Joy. Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming in.
Hey guys. Hello everybody. So you know Candid Conversations is we just talk about whatever. Did you have something you wanted to talk about, sis?
Look, no.
I mean, not what you said, no.
Now, not specific. Oh, I love the background. I love the background.
Thank you.
Wait,
what it says, what the health? What the hell?
Oh, what the health? Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's nice.
Let's talk about stress as it relates to emotional eating. This is definitely, I know this is a topic I'm literally what is it? Expert at, because this is the struggle.
Hello, me too. I'm trying to get I'm gonna get my daughter on here.
Okay. All right. So go ahead. I'll let you go ahead and get your daughter on.
No, I'm not on here, but I'm just sending her I'm just sending
invite.
Her, but you can keep talking.
So yeah, I was thinking about topics because I've had candid conversations with my daughter before. As a matter of fact, anytime we on the phone is the candid conversation.
For real.
And it's just us having a regular conversation. Like if I would call you on the phone and we talking, we talked about it before, just touched on it a little bit about the hormonal weight challenges. In that place again, let me tell you something. I eat one time a day. I'm nomad, so I eat one meal a day. I cannot get this weight off. It's been such a challenge for me to get it off. So I'm like, let me just go back to the root of stuff. Let me see why, because I eat one time a day, but the one time I eat, I'm eating like a savage.
I'm a savage.
It's like I'm eating like a savage, like I'm trying to make up, whatever. And it could possibly be what I'm eating. It could be when I'm eating. Sisters with Story says, I eat when I'm sad, happy, mad, pissed, excited. All my emotions make me eat. And that's crazy. It's the truth. Literally, I don't think I realized I was an emotional eater until my late 40s. I've never turned to food, for comfort. And a lot of times we don't even realize that's exactly what we're doing. You know, when
Mm-hmm.
you're young and you're going through something, you stressing over a man. Let me just be real. You
Yep,
stressing
for
over a
real.
man. You stressing over a man. You don't have an appetite. You don't want to see food. You know, and then I
No.
mean, somewhere in the mix, it's like, you know, okay, this is gonna make me feel better. I'm not a sweet person. I know some people like to run to their cookies, they cakes, they chips. You got your hand up, sis.
Yes, 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 yes.
I'm not that person. I'm going to air fry me some flats. I'm going to get the wing dings. Okay, I'm going to get the wing dings. Okay, I'm going to air fry me some flats. I'm making a full course meal when I'm stressing.
I know
So
that's
you
right.
too, Joy. Joy said me. You into the snacks? Joy, you into the snacks?
We got Marlene.
The flats, baby girl. I don't like the drum parts. I don't want that. Just give me the flats. Give me all the flats.
Like
And
you
it
should.
drive my husband crazy too because if I buy wings, I got him busting them daggone things down. Hi, Marlene.
Hey,
How are
Marlene.
you?
Wait, she just popped in, so I was like,
Yes.
okay, come on in.
I'm busting. I have him busting those whole wings down, cut off the tip in the drum. I just want the flats. You know,
I
so
love the
that's
flats. I
me
love.
too. I mean, it's my favorite part. It
Me
is my
too.
favorite part.
Yeah.
Just put it when it's good. I just put it in my mouth and just pull the bone out.
That's it. The bones. You got to have more than one bone you pulling out.
Two is sweet. Two coming out.
I have to tell y'all what I just went through. I have transitioned from eating meat to now having no meat at all.
Oh
And
wow.
it has been whew,
The struggle.
it has been a struggle because I'll be honest with y'all. I've been hearing this for years. I grew up with my mother. She never ate meat,
Oh wow.
and she only would eat fish on like
Oh,
Sunday. The rest of the week it was vegetables and things like that. So going back to and my mom was healthy her whole life. She lived to be 80 years old. Never had any health problems.
really?
So and you know when I stop eating meat, I'll be honest with you, I
Uh,
feel better.
yeah, you feel better.
I
Hmm.
feel better, but the whole thing is the struggle of my mind. I have to learn to reprogram everything. Everything has been reprogrammed because we were always taught that it's only right if you eat it with meat. You don't have to. This is my journey. I'm not telling anybody what to
Yeah.
do, but in my journey, in my life, in my enlightenment, and where I am right now in my life, I'm focusing on more on how I feel than what my mouth wants to taste.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's
I,
awesome.
I agree with you about the meat because I had stopped eating meat for like almost a year. And
Oh wow.
that was after my mom passed because you know if you it's like you in a whole nother mindset. I don't want to die from the same thing and da da da. So it was kind of easy for me at that not in the beginning, but it wasn't too much of a struggle because I was determined to get healthy. But you feel your system. It's like you become aware. I told Trey one time, it's like I feel stuff that's moving through my system now. Once I stopped eating meat, you could feel it's like your vibrations or whatever on the inside of
Yeah.
your body. You could feel when you put something in there that's heavy, where it's at. It's like now, and because that happened to me when I did stop eating meat that time, you know, it was like I felt like the best I had ever felt in my whole entire life. But because of that, when I eat something that's kind of like goes through your system and don't go out like everything else go, it's like I can feel where it's at. I'm like, oh, I need for you to move.
Yeah.
I need for you to move.
Yeah, you can feel where it's lodged. And
Uh-huh. Like
yeah.
move. I need you to move.
I would love to get to that place. My daughter she doesn't eat any meat. Her and my son, they just do fish. They will eat the seafood, but they don't eat any meat. I would love, love, love to get to that place. Currently, I don't eat any beef, any pork, but I still want to get away from like the chicken, which they say is the dirtiest animal on the planet. It eats everything. You know, it's just
It's
so
the
good.
dirtiest.
It's just
I
so
It's
hate to say
it's
it, y'all. It is.
cool.
It's
Those
a
flats
dirty
are
it
chicken.
is, but it's just
delicious.
I love
It's so good, but it's dirty.
It is. So, I honestly believe that when you change that up, your body is not working as hard to digest things that it really wasn't intended to digest in the first place, if that makes sense. They ain't had chickens running around the garden. They had fruits and vegetable trees and all of that, right? They ain't
Yeah.
had no cows up in there. Now they did, but it wasn't for the purpose of somebody eating it. God told Adam and Eve, you can eat from every fruit of the of the garden, just don't touch that. That's what he told them.
Yeah.
So he never mentioned you can eat from every fruit of the garden and you can fry up that bird and you can cook that turkey and you can make those ribs. That wasn't the conversation. So I feel like, yeah, you getting your body back to a place where it's able to break down what it was designed to break down. I would love to be in that place. So y'all pray for me because
Oh,
it's a challenge.
once you get out of that place, it has been so hard for me to go back. Like I can stop eating meat for a week. I can like now I can go for a whole week without eating meat. It don't be a problem. I think about it, but that's because I program myself. But
Right.
then it's like, oh wait a minute, I want some chicken. And so
Yeah.
it's hard to not eat meat all the go back to like okay every day. I'm sure I could do it if I put my mind to it, but it's like I be going for
See, I have to my thing is I have to tell myself affirmations, and I have to tell myself to say, am I eating to make other people happy, or am I eating to heal? Every time I feel that, I remind myself of that. Am I eating to make other people happy, or am I eating to live and thrive?
That's
That's what I tell
powerful.
myself.
That's really powerful because we really should be eating to live and not the other way around. We shouldn't be
right.
out here living to eat everything that moves. So
We should
that's extremely
live
powerful.
to
Joy
live.
said, just think about the cloning. Absolutely. It's so many hybrid, even with being a vegetarian, you still got to be mindful of the fruits and vegetables you buy.
Right.
Because they got white strawberries
Uh-huh.
out here with pink seeds. They
Right.
have so many mix and match and hybrid vegetables that give no type of nutritional
Right.
benefits. And so now you're off the meat, where most people get their protein from, their iron and things like that. And then we move to these vegetables. We do have to be mindful that we're not buying no hybrid vegetables. And even people are getting to the place where they're growing their own food now because of the state of the economy,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
going on in Ukraine, right?
Uh-huh.
We get food from there. So, what's going on over there, as soon as you mention that is some type of crisis that's going to happen, everybody buy everything up off the shelves. So people are going back to growing their own food, but now they're taking the seeds, the good seeds, the whole organic seeds, they're taking those out of the store. So it's just a lot going. It's a whole lot of
Yeah. It's a lot of
happening right now. But
yeah.
I definitely would love to get to the place. Stephanie, you said it. It starts here. If you put your mind to it, right? I
Mhm.
could wake up tomorrow and say I'm not going to eat meat none this week. But if I've done nothing to prepare my mind
Right.
in
Exactly.
that direction,
And another thing I'll say that is key. I have to meal prep. See, like just like the Bible
Mm,
tells us that if you're not prepared, how
yeah.
can you succeed at anything? So I have to prepare. So if I see everybody around me eating chicken wings, I didn't make anything to eat. What you think you're gonna do?
Yeah. You gonna want the
You
chicken.
you're gonna eat that. But
you're
when
going to
I
want the
see that,
chicken.
I said no. I said I have my meal,
That's
and
awesome.
then you don't feel any type of way because you're prepared. See, like my dad used to say all the time, say if you're not prepared to succeed, you're prepared to fail.
Fail. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
He that plans to fail, he that fails to plan, plans to
Plans to fail.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
it.
Yes.
So it's in the planning. It's in the planning. I'm gonna
Joy,
take
that's a
you.
nice quote.
That is. You can put that on the shirt, sis.
Mm-hmm.
He that fails to plan, plans to fail.
Yes. 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 Yes.
So we
Yes.
definitely have to plan it. So I'll definitely want to gear towards that way. Because I'm tired of this place. Like I'm really tired of this place. I'm tired of this weight. I haven't really put on weight, but I haven't lost any either. So
Yeah.
I'll go. I just drink the water. I do real good in that sense, and then I get on the scale and I weigh the same amount. I told my husband this thing broke. This thing got to be broke because there's no way that I'm not losing anything. Like I have a good 30 pounds I need to get off. 30 good pounds.
Hmm.
And so I'm working on when I do eat, the meal that I do eat, that is something healthy. That is something I'm a benefit, my body's gonna benefit from, and not me just picking out on the flats and the sandwiches. Y'all, I done went back to the sandwiches. Let me just that's another thing about being candid. Being candid means you're being honest.
Honest, yeah, being honest.
I done went back to the sandwiches, the Jersey Mikes, the honey turkey and Swiss, loaded up with everything, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, oil, vinegar, all that, oregano,
Okay.
all of it, the sweet iced tea, so it's just, I know what I need to do, but it makes me feel good. And I know that's connected to something psychological, and it's connected to something emotional that I have to deal with.
Yeah. My daughter, I'm a sweet eater. I listen, I love chocolate. I went into the store one time where Skittles. I bought every color bag, the red bag, the purple bag, the pink bag,
the blue one.
They got a blue bag?
Yeah,
Yes, honey.
I only had the 3. I ain't get the blue. I ain't see the blue. But I bought 2 of each one. So, at night when I'm watching TV, I got a drawer up here because I got one of them beds in the 2 drawers. I pull out one of my little bags of Skittles. And I told myself the other day, it's like, okay, the Skittles is gone. Don't buy no more ever. Okay, so it's like we tell ourselves we know how to do this. We know how to eat right. We know how to what sugar is doing. And I know what this sugar. I've been eating too much sugar like in the last couple of months, and I know what it's doing to my body. It's like we know it. I can feel the difference. And it's like, why you tell yourself, why do you keep doing this? You know better. I plan to get up in the morning. I plan to wake up every morning at 7:00, right? My alarm go off. I touch my phone and I turn that alarm back off. And next thing I know, it's 8:00, but I'm still fighting to get up because I have set between 7 and 8:00. That's gonna be like my meditation time, my prayer time, and my workout time. In between that hour, I already got it in my mind, so now I just got to do it. But see, but for us human beings, that's not perfect, that we don't always do what we know to do. It's the hardest thing to do it. But it's like you tell yourself, "Well, just start it." But it takes something like just in you, something strong and motivated. Hopefully it don't take you to get, me to get like sick or have to go to the doctor and the doctor be like, "Hey, you got this." You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get to that point. I want it to be to that point. I want to do it right now. So every morning, even though I might fail at it at that day, I still say I'm not giving up. I'm gonna do this again tomorrow. So one of these mornings, preferably,
you're going to do it. You're going to do it.
Yes,
you know what they always say is the hardest part about exercise?
What is that, sis?
It's not the action of doing the exercise. The hardest part is putting on your clothes or putting on your shoes
and doing it. Yeah.
It's not the exercise. It's telling yourself to put on the clothes and the shoes. So I like, what I like to do is when I have my times where it's my exercise time and I know I'm going to do it, say in the morning or in the evening when I come home from work, I have it already set out, and I put a note on there that says, "Do what you say you're going to do."
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So I'll look at it in the morning. Sometimes I don't feel like it, and then I look at my note and you have to encourage yourself.
Yes. Maybe I should put some motivational stickers around my house.
That's good. Another thing, my daughter, she has, I don't know how many, can you put in the chat how many women you guys meet with Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays? They have an accountability group. So they're holding each other accountable to what they said they were going to do for themselves. And it's been very powerful. I think it's been over a year now. And it's been very, very powerful because sometimes you need that reminder, or sometimes you need that nudge. For somebody, I mean, you don't want something for somebody more than they want for themselves.
Right,
but
exactly.
Sometimes that's all a person needs is, "You could do this. You got this, sis. You got this." You don't need the chicken today. You don't need the flats today. I even ask my husband a lot, "Help me out and he's always giving in. I'm like, don't buy me another sweet iced tea. And then here he come with a sweet iced tea. Don't get me. I don't want no more flats. Don't pull me out no more flats. And then here he's seasoning a whole tray of flats. So sometimes you need that person. Go ahead, sis.
See what I found that helps me with that, Traci, is that I can't just. It's not just about speaking. I have to find something else that I enjoy besides those wings. So you gotta. I've learned that just like when you're trying to remove negative behavior, you got to replace it with something positive. Same thing when it comes to our food behaviors. If you are only focusing on that meat, and then if you say you don't eat it, how you're going to make yourself miserable. You got to find something within that is non-meat that you enjoy just as much. So that's where I went on my, looking for things that I enjoy even as much.
And that's interesting that you say that, because I went shopping yesterday and I picked me up some avocado. I want an avocado salad really, really bad. So I picked me up some avocados, some cherry tomatoes, some Dijon mustard, some dill. I did grab me some colossal shrimp, so I'm still with the meat, but it's not the flats, it's not the beef, it's not any of that. Just to do something different and to try something different. And I also started really connecting with different channels that they just do vegan food, vegan recipes, because when you don't know what to cook, you're cooking meat your entire life. That's all I know. So I'm trying to learn something different. I want to do something different. We know the saying, you keep doing what you've been doing, you're gonna stay fat, Traci.
Right.
You're gonna stay fat.
But you know what? That's what I did in when I was because I did raw for that whole year where I wasn't eating meat. I went raw. That's when I learned a lot about this food, them making food, substituting food, substituting this for this. And I learned if it don't have seeds in it, then it ain't real, stuff like that. I watched that video on what they did with meat and all of that. And so that really turned me off. But what was I about to say? When I ate raw, I can't even remember what I was about to say. Dang.
It'll come back, sis. But listen, trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Wait, but Joy said she get up at 4:00. I don't see 4:00 in the morning unless I'm still woke. Unless I'm still woke. I don't see 4:00.
Yeah, me either.
No, we don't do that. But what was I?
It'll come back. It's gonna come back.
It has something to do about when I eat raw. When I was eating raw, but there you go. The videos. When you was talking about the videos. I did when I learned how to eat right, or when I learned how to eat raw, and I learned how to like substitute stuff. I got it from YouTube because I started watching all of those different raw channels, vegan channels, the channels that doing different things with vegetables. And so that's what made me taught me how to eat better, watching other people and seeing what they do, see what they do with food. Like today, I'm getting ready to make me a what you call that purple thing, not zucchini, but what's that purple vegetable? It's kind of long. You know what that is? I forgot the name of it. You unmute yourself.
Can y'all hear me now? What about now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So they make a lasagna out of it too. What is it? My mother used to make it all the time.
It's purple. Eggplant. There you go.
That's it.
Eggplant.
That's a shame. I gotta get up on my vegetables. You can tell what I don't eat.
I know, because I know you know about it. The eggplant lasagna, not lasagna, but it's like that. I'm gonna make it. I already bought everything, like eggplant. I'm gonna use like some turkey meat and some tomatoes and some cheese. And so before though, I would not use the turkey meat. Okay. I would do the eggplant, the cheese, and maybe some tomatoes. And when I wasn't eating meat, and it still tastes good, but I have a taste for it to put turkey meat on there. So I got it like all cooked, and eggplant don't take that long to cooked. So I got the meat cooked. So when I get off of here, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it in the oven. But I'm gonna make enough where I'll be able to eat it for the rest of the week. Where she just relaxed was saying about um meal prepping. And so I said that I was going to do that this week. I got like some greens, like different types of greens. I'm just going to throw them in the pot and let them cook together.
Okay.
And so that way I have greens in the refrigerator. And it's just my way of trying to set myself in order this week to get more vegetables in me. Even if I'm not eating right all the way, I find out when I have vegetables prepared,
Right,
ready to be able to eat, and because in the evening after dealing with kids, I don't feel like cooking. And now I have my grandkids in the evening, right? So I have to cook them dinner. So I have to cook 2 meals. They meal and my meal, because they're not gonna eat like I eat. I told my daughter I don't feel like making no 2 meals.
I know that's right. So you end up eating what they eat, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I know that's right.
And so I found myself doing that, or what I do is I don't eat, and that's still not good.
Yeah, it's not.
I snack instead of eating. But when I eat a meal, when I prepare my meal and make sure I do eat, I find that I don't snack that much.
Right, you're full. That's hilarious.
I'm trying my best. Oh, she was buffering. That's why she got out.
Joy said, I swore you were healthier than me. I was looking up to you for all my health tips. Listen, sis. Listen, for the most part, let me just say 80% of my lifestyle is healthy. As far as, with the herbs and things like that, 80%, even down to what I do with my hair, my skin, all of that is healthy. I have a challenge. I have a struggle when it comes to having a nice, good fried piece of chicken. That's my problem. That is my struggle. That's my issue. And that's what we combat in here. That's what we bring into the light. That's what we dragging into the light. Yeah. So we can be free. We're not leaving it in the closet no more. I'm not eating the chicken wings in the Hawaiian rolls in the closet. I'm pulling that bad boy out the light so I can get some help. I'm here saying, hi, my name is Traci, and I need help.
Right.
So you can still look up to me, okay? Because my only issue is the piece of chicken. And every now and then, an occasional sweet iced tea. How you live in the South? You ain't drinking iced tea. You know what I'm saying? How you down here in this good old South, and you're not partaking in the good Southern sweet iced tea? So, I'm gonna work on it, because now when I drink my teas, I'm not really a sugar person. I don't care for sugar. This is why I have the honey straws, even though that still got a nice little, like, what is the glycemic level? I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's still got a level of sugar in here. It's not bad like that raw sugar that's that's poison literally for us.
Yeah.
So I go more towards the raw honeys, the stevia, which is a plant. I won't even do the sugar substitutes because they're not good for you. I don't like sugar substitutes that leave that aftertaste. And they also, it's made out of some type of chemical compound. So it's not even something your body even recognizes. And a lot of people, they deal with autoimmune stuff because they're putting things in there that it don't recognize. It does not recognize that sweet and low. I'm sorry. It does not recognize any type of
sweet and low.
It's disgusting, right? It don't recognize none of that. So as far as sugars and stuff is concerned, now where I get my sugar from? I get my sugar from that sandwich. So that's what we got to fall back off of, because bread, ultimately, those empty carbs, that's what they turn into.
Yeah. I try not to. That's one thing I try not to eat that much of no more is bread. Because I don't eat a lot of stuff that have to do with bread. Like I don't eat a lot of sandwiches no more. Every now and then, like last week, I don't know why, but I had to taste for like turkey sandwich. So I had within the week, I had like 2 turkey sandwiches with cheese, all that mucus. But I like bagels. I love bagels. But they do have some healthy bagels. But did I want healthy bagels? I got the ones with the raisins in. With the raisins.
Got your little sweet there.
So if I eat, it's like sometimes I just have to not buy stuff because if I eat bagels, I like bagels with the butter and the cream cheese. I ain't playing. Listen,
Mm-hmm. Oh,
if
you
I'm
want
gonna eat
both
it,
of them, huh?
yeah. If I eat it, I'm gonna eat it. So for
Mm-hmm.
me, when I am eating healthy and when I'm in a different mindset, I just can't buy it. I just don't buy it. My cart when I go in the store it be filled with vegetables and fruits and it's like nuts and
Mm-hmm.
some things like in I only eat like I eat seafoods like fish, shrimp,
Mm-hmm.
and I eat chicken, but I really don't eat chicken that much. I
Mm-hmm.
really don't eat fried chicken. If I eat fried chicken, I used to love fried chicken. If I eat fried chicken, it'll be a couple of times out of the month
Mm-hmm.
because I don't eat out a lot, and it's for me, it's one thing like what Just Relax said something about us having diabetes. If we can get diabetes if we don't eat. I don't eat. I don't be wanting to cook. So I bought this one pack of. I go to the store and I have a whole grocery cart, and it won't be no meat in there
Mm-hmm.
because I don't be wanting to cook it. I don't want to.
Right.
I don't feel like cooking it. So
You like salad?
I do like salads. Now,
Mm-hmm.
one of the things in the wintertime, oh yeah, in the wintertime, this winter, I taught myself how to um do like the cold vegetables, like not zucchini, but what is that other green one, the other long green one that you cut up and put in your salads?
Is
Not
it the
zucchini.
edamame? The
No,
edamame?
no, it looked like a zucchini, but it's not zucchini. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Uh
Cucumber?
yes, yes, girl,
Cucumber.
cucumbers. So I did a video. I did a video a couple weeks back because I used to buy cucumbers to go in my salad. This is
Mm-hmm.
wintertime. Summertime, I can eat salads almost every day. I love it because it's hot, it's cold, and it's hot
Mm-hmm.
outside. Salads is cold, and that's refreshing. But in the wintertime, the cold vegetables like salad stuff, all the stuff that go in the salad, I don't eat it a lot in the winter. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why a lot of times in the wintertime, I don't know about anybody else, I gain at least 10 pounds in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
But since when I became aware of that, I've been trying to fight that off. But anyway, so what I started doing this winter, my cold vegetables, I
Mm-hmm.
cook them. I
Okay.
cook them because I watch a lot of like Chinese shows and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that they eat vegetables all the time.
Every day, every meal
With
practically.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
every meal. So I have started taking cucumbers and I just cut them up and I cook them and I eat them with my eggs and like in
Mm-hmm.
the morning with breakfast. Sometimes I have breakfast meat. I either have bacon or like the round sausage, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I just eat the eggs and cucumbers.
Okay.
I can eat them things like cooked all day long, and I
Mm-hmm.
never even paid attention to that. They even cook lettuce.
Yeah,
They
they
don't
do. They
cook it.
cook lettuce too.
Yeah, so it's like,
Mhm.
wait a minute. Wait, see, they'll feed us all that sugar because they put a lot of sugar in their food in them restaurants.
Uh-huh. You know
My
that
yes, yes,
that
but they
General
don't
Tso is
like that.
loaded with sugar. That General Tso
Mhm,
sauce, sugar.
mhm. I need to
Uh-huh.
be a better. What's that word? I need to be a better what? What Joy said.
I think she wanted to say vegetarian. I don't know what that and a
Girl,
vegetarian. It say and a vegetarian.
oh, okay, okay.
I
Uh,
love salad. Let me tell you, I like all types of salad. So I feel like when we get locked into just the lettuce, tomato, cucumber type salad, it can become boring.
yeah,
You can do
like
salads
what
with
kind of
your you can do salads with chickpeas and different things. I like Greek salad. Even when I eat eggs, I like to have it with the pico de gallo and
oh
a
yes,
nice slices of the avocado. That's a whole meal for me.
yes, it is.
That's a whole meal for me. So I can see myself being a vegetarian. It's just me getting to that place here.
Right,
Because when
exactly.
I do something, I don't want to backtrack because I got a stressful situation happening. Again, if we talking about hormone emotional eating, then
Hmm.
it's something here that happens that you could start a thing, you could do well starting,
Yeah,
and then something happens to trigger you to go go back to the bad habit. So I want to deal with the root of that, so I can get to a place where I'm a vegetarian. I'm gonna start saying it until I become it. That's what we're gonna do.
Hello. I'm gonna say it with you. I'm a vegetarian.
That's what we're gonna do. I'm a vegetarian, right? That's what I am.
Speak that thing into existence. Shoot.
Yep.
What J Lug said, I eat turkey bacon. Oh, I love turkey bacon. I don't love all turkey bacon, but I found at Walmart got it's kind of thick. And actually I picked up a pack of bacon last week, and I took it out the refrigerator, and I was about to make my breakfast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was about to throw it in my air fryer. That's another thing, honey. I don't cook nothing. Everything
air fry it. Yes, they did. That thing is everything.
That's the best thing that they ever made for me. But I was like, wait a minute, this is turkey bacon. I was in the mood for the pork bacon for real, and I'm like, dang it. But it was still good. I like it. I love turkey bacon. The ones, the thicker ones. I don't like them ones that taste like
the paper, right? The paper.
Oh my God, yes. I don't even. I bypass it. I'm like, no, we ain't gonna do that.
That sounds good, Marlene. Marlene says for breakfast I like scrambled potatoes, eggs, and paprika and garlic. You use smoked paprika, sis? What kind of paprika we use?
I like smoked paprika.
Yes, it make everything taste good.
Yes, it do.
But that sounds good. I could definitely eat like that.
Yeah, she said salads and beans and potatoes and rice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because that stuff don't stick to your bones.
Right. I love sweet potatoes. Not sweet. Well, yeah, I like sweet potatoes. I call them sweet potatoes. But we just call them yams because they're not sweet until you throw all the sugar and the honey and the brown sugar and the nutmeg and the vanilla up in it. It's just a daggone yam. So I like yams with the you know how people like the corned beef hash? Mm-hmm. I like the sweet potato hash. And sweet potato is so good. You don't like sweet potato, sis? I see your face. I see it all over your face. But let me tell you something. Do you like yams? No, I'm not talking about yams when it's in the pan with all the good.
Yeah, I like yams. I like yams, and yeah, I do.
So you know how people make home fries? That's what I do with on it. Yeah, well, I like the way people make home fries. That's how I make my yams.
Me too.
I cut them up and cook them like that. Sometimes I
do too.
Thank God for deliverance. But now I just do them with I put onions, green onions, peppers, because I love this is how I get my vegetables too. Green onions, a sweet onion, some green pepper. And I put in there, what else do I put up in there? Sometimes I will mix in the little baby white potatoes. And that's a great meal with an egg fried on top. That's a good meal.
Yeah, that sounds good. But you know what? I noticed that. I noticed that too. When they eat a lot of things, sometimes they don't eat a lot of meat. No, I ain't saying they don't eat meat. I'm talking about like the Chinese folks, the Koreans. They'll throw an egg on top of it.
Put an egg on top. Get that protein.
Yes, they'll cook it with the egg. They'll have it cooking, and then they'll just put the egg in there and just let it cook. Not mix it in, but just let it. I'm like, yeah, getting that protein. It don't necessarily always have to be. It don't always have to be meat. But, yeah, I love it. I love yams. That's how I like my yams and French fries. Now I don't even put sugar and all the rest of that stuff on it. Now see, I don't cook with sugar like I used to or grease. I don't put my meat or nothing in grease. I air fry everything.
Me too.
Or put it in the oven. But like I said, my downfall is sweets and sometimes that I don't eat. And
yeah, we're gonna definitely work on some things. We done put it out here into the megaverse. This is the metaverse. The metaverse is out here in the metaverse. So the whole world is gonna be holding us accountable.
Right. Exactly. Oh, Michelle, that's my daughter is in here.
Hi, Michelle.
Michelle lives well. Hey, honey.
I subscribed to Michelle's channel yesterday too.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Red onions too, sis. I love red onions. Oh, really?
I've never cooked with red onions.
Red onions, I love them, but sweet onions is my favorite. I just love sweet Vidalia onions on everything. I love it on everything.
Sweet onions.
Mm-hmm. I
Hey,
love
boss
it.
wife. Hey. So,
Hi, boss lady.
I
How
need
are you?
to venture off into and that's another thing, Trey. When I was successful with eating better,
Mm-hmm.
I ventured off into things that I never ate before. I even bought things that I never ate before, and then looked up on YouTube how to cook it,
Mm-hmm.
or either watched videos and saw them making stuff. It's like, and it just looked good, and then I would write it down and write the recipe down and go to the store and buy it because um, it's so many things out here that we can eat that taste real good, that where we don't have to eat like oxtails and all the rest of that. I was at the
Mm-hmm.
store yesterday and this guy was like, well, what you cooking for dinner? Oxtails? I said no,
Yeah, I don't eat all that. I
I
don't
don't
mess
eat that
around with all
stuff.
that.
Mhm.
I don't eat
I
none of
said
that.
no,
Like,
that's grease,
mm-mm.
heart clogging. I don't eat like that anymore. That's soul food.
Mm-hmm.
It's like every now and then, even for Thanksgiving, I don't eat like that. I'll have more vegetables on my plate. I tell you, just by me doing what I did for that whole year, it
Mm-hmm.
really changed my whole mindset and my whole outlook on how to eat food.
Mm-hmm.
And when we go to have Christmas and Thanksgiving, I don't have to get a plate full of macaroni and cheese and
Mm-hmm.
yams with all um the sugar,
Mm-hmm.
the best, the stuff that's gonna put you to sleep
Right. Knock you out.
and make you gain weight.
Have you, and it make you sugar. What sugar do is sugar is it's so addictive. It make you want more. The same way a drug does. It have you back in the pie, back in the cookies, back in the pot
Yep.
because it demands more. It's never satisfied. It's never
Yes.
satisfied. Marlene said Vidalia is Bay. Yes, Vidalia is, honey. Vidalia is Bay. I use it in everything. I love it. It's a whole lot we could eat, sis. How was
Yeah.
it when you transitioned back into meat after a year of not having meat? Like, did you get sick?
Oh, it was at first it was terrible. I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened
Mm-hmm.
to make me transfer back. But hi Andre, Andre. Um, it was my stomach. It did mess with my stomach. It messed with my stomach. I started feeling slouchy.
Okay.
My energy level wasn't how it was when I was eating, when I didn't have that meat in me. Even everything changed. Your poop,
Mm-hmm.
everything for real.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know TMI, but everything changed. And before I knew it, it was like, oh my God, how did I get back here? Why am I eating it's I don't know what happened. I really can't tell you what happened.
Did something major happen in your life? Like, was it something triggering? Was it something emotional? Or you just decided I miss meat. I'm going back
I,
to it.
I don't I don't know. What I realized after a couple of years, I
Mm-hmm.
realized that I was in a morning position of my
Okay.
mind
Okay.
for almost 2 or 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept going through changes. And so after she passed that first year, I was determined that I didn't want to die of ovarian cancer.
Right.
And I started looking up different things about ovarian
Mm-hmm.
cancer, about eating, how you supposed to eat. And hey, AKA James, I started doing all that research. And so I was determined not to put nothing in my body that would make me get cancer, or that would me help myself die. And sometimes we
Right.
don't have to do nothing. We can
Mm-hmm.
get it. We can get cancer. And so it was that mindset. And so I think after almost a year, I started relaxing in it. You know what
Okay.
I mean? I stopped thinking so much like I'm gonna die
Mm-hmm.
because my mother had it.
Right.
And then I started going to, and this is exactly what we're talking about. I think I started going into a depression mode.
Okay.
I started being unhappy, crying a lot, and stuff like that. And that's when I started doing YouTube channels too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think that's what happened. I ended up, my mindset went from taking care of myself to I miss my mother and I
Right.
got depressed. And so when we get depressed, what happens?
We
You know,
eat
some
emotionally.
emotional eating. Yep. And so I think that's what happened. I ended up, my emotions somewhere along the line got the best of me. And I started just eating things that I wasn't, that I wasn't eating before. But honey, I was looking good. I don't know why I did that to myself. I was looking good. I was feeling good. I was up early.
Uh-huh.
I was even walking outside in the wintertime. You hear me? Oh my God.
Wow.
My clothes was
Wow.
looking good on me. I had lost like 50 pounds.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yes. I
Y'all
lost.
got, listen, I'm telling you, I'm getting more and more convinced to just let's start it now, baby. Let's get it started now. Our stories are so similar, Stephanie. I lost my mom to ovarian cancer as well. I
Mm,
started YouTube not too long after that, and I didn't really, I hid behind it. I hid behind a lot of things.
mhm.
So when the emotional eating for me began, it began at a time where I started to really allow myself to grieve. Now I'm allowing myself to grieve, but I'm not really, and I mean, there's no rules on how to grieve. It's
Right.
just no rules.
Exactly. Hmm.
But I found that food made me feel better. I mean, some people replace or use drugs. Some people use alcohol. Thank you God,
Right.
I ain't turn alcohol and drugs, but food made me feel good even through the grieving process. And it was just a habit. We are creatures of habit. So it
Yeah.
was just something I picked up that I didn't put back down when I got better, when I was okay with her not being here. When my memories began to surpass the pain, I still had the same habit of
Hmm.
allowing food to make me feel good. So that's the thing that I'm trying to sever away from, because I
Yeah.
do have a mindset. I know what to do as far as being healthy. It's just a matter of implementing it for myself. I could tell everybody else, the whole world, I'm telling them how to detox,
Yeah.
how to get some energy, how
Hmm.
to do all of this, but I need to be the first partaker in that.
Yeah.
And I feel like even my business will take off once I do that, because I feel like the way that you sell a thing is for people to be able to see what
You.
it does for you, how it's working for you, you know.
Right, right, exactly. Because I remember watching something, and I realized that I was judgmental of me, and I shouldn't have been like that. But it was in my mind, and this lady was talking about like eating right and being healthy and all of this stuff. And I remember looking at her, and because she was telling us to eat. It was a YouTube video telling us to eat something or do something, and I remember looking at her and I'm like, well, are you doing it? You know what I'm saying? But that was judgmental. See, and I don't know where she came from, because she could have been bigger than what she was then.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? but
I
but
do that
that's
too.
how we are. That's how
That is how we are.
it's like, girl, what you trying to tell me? I need for you to, when I'm gonna check back with you in a couple more months. If it worked for
Mhm.
you, then I'll try it, sis.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, I want to do it. So when people say, "Well, how'd you do that? How'd you get over that hump of?" First of all, I got to deal with it. I know it's stress in my life. I need to deal with. It's not major, anything major. It's just that we are people who carry stress. So I want to deal with those things, because that is like the main catalyst to being eating emotionally and things like
Yeah,
that. So I just really do want to deal with the root of it, so I can be successful this time in becoming my story, because really
yeah,
I'm very passionate about everything that I do and I promote. And so I just need to become that, so people can see, like Joy, that I'm not a fraud, sis. So
you ain't no fraud. You ain't no fraud.
that they could look up to me and be like, "Girl, I didn't know you like flats. I was believing in you." Yeah, that's it. I don't sit up with a whole big old plate of food. I can't eat like that.
Yeah, I can't eat
I
like
do
that no more.
portion. I do portion. But when you going back 4 and 5 and 6 times with the little portion, guess what it add up to?
A big old plate.
Big old plate. So it's just me getting in a place of discipline in that area.
Yeah,
Um, because I am better. Like the memories do now surpass the pain, and I'm in a better
right.
place. It's just I have to break habits that I created and formed while I was grieving. and that was
Yeah.
one of them. That was one of them. If I felt like I was gonna go through into a deep depression, I'm going to grab me something up. It made me feel good. You know how some people go get the ice cream. I'm not, because I'm not a sweet person, a sweet tooth person. I'm not going to get the ice cream. I'm going to get the KFC. I'm going to get, I'm going to get a meal to
Mm-hmm.
feel good, and that's what it did. So yeah, I mean, but listen, we acknowledge it. We acknowledge it.
Mm-hmm.
We both over 50,
Yeah.
so that's another thing, right?
Ain't easy
That's
to lose
another
weight.
strike. It's hard when you are going through hormonal changes, perimenopausal. Your hormones is all over the place.
Yes.
And so it's a matter of getting that into balance, dealing with the stress in your life, and then getting to the root of, why am I eating like this? Why am I why do I have this type of relationship with food? What is
Mm-hmm.
it about myself? These are the type of questions I'm gonna start asking myself. What is it about yourself that you don't like, that you have to eat? You're living to eat and not the other way around. You're supposed to eat to live. That's it. You're supposed to eat to live. That means you're supposed to give your temple what it needs to be able to be at optimum for that particular day, and then you're supposed to continue to do that. So what is it about you, Traci, that you don't like, that you keep giving yourself things that are not beneficial, are not healthy for you? Let's deal with the root. So that's the kind of conversations I'm having with myself, because
Right.
I'm tired of this place. I'm sick and tired of being here. I'm tired of being here. I
Mhm.
did keto. Keto worked fine. I lost 35 to 40 pounds on keto. I know what you're saying, sis. I looked incredible. I literally looked 10 years younger. I felt good. I didn't have the brain fog. You know when you're not eating right, because you do get sluggish. You do have fatigue. You do get brain fog. You get all of these things because of what you put in your body. And so I
Yeah.
felt incredible with keto. I literally could have ran a marathon. I felt so good. And then I just went wrong, fell off. Why? Because I needed to have a sandwich. Sandwiches are not keto. Okay. Sandwiches are not keto. And the sandwich kicked me straight out of ketosis. And like I said, what does sugar do? Because the empty carbs turn into sugar. It demands more. And so
Mhm.
I've just been feeding the monster, right? Because it's been
Yes. Yeah.
I've just been feeding the monster.
Feeding the
But now,
monster.
no, taking my power back. How about that? I'm taking my power
You
back.
know what? Let's take our power back.
I'm taking my power back.
I'm up at 7 tomorrow.
That's it. Me too. Me too.
Joy, like, girl, 7 o'clock. She get up at 4. I was like, girl, listen. I don't know. I'm a work with 7. I am a late person, and I know that's a downfall too, because you need sleep. Your
Yes.
body needs to sleep. Your body needs to rest. And my daughter always telling me, and because I'm a snacker, if I stay up late, I'm gonna want to snack.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to, like, kind of like, even if I stay up late, don't put nothing in my mouth unless it's tea. I had did that for a while, and it worked for me. Don't put nothing in your mouth unless you're going to get a cup of tea. And so
Mm-hmm.
I told myself in my mind that if in the evening before I go to bed, I'm gonna drink a cup of tea. Because I always come to bed with it.
Mm.
I come to bed with a cup of water. Menopause don't be playing, and
It
it don't
don't. Come
discriminate.
on,
It
sis.
don't discriminate. I get hot. So
It's a different type of heat too. Like, you
it
just
is.
can't tell nobody if they not getting inflamed with it. They
Yeah,
ain't gonna understand.
it ain't just a summer hot, honey.
No.
Your whole body is hot. Your back, your stomach, your legs. It's just a heat wave that's
Mm-hmm.
just going through you. Um, but I try to deal with that. It's just like we talking about, just becoming aware
Mm-hmm.
of the negative things that we do and trying to replace them with positive things. And it's almost like you have to do it one step at a time. Because if you like me, if I get overwhelmed, then I don't do nothing. I just stop.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, whatever. I can't even deal with all of this.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to I'm trying to just hit those things that I know, that I'm aware of now, that I can do better,
Mm-hmm.
just one step at a time. And I told myself, and even if you just do 10 minutes of
Mm-hmm.
something every day, it don't matter. 10 minutes of something every day. And so these are the things that I have just been placing in my mindset. Within that hour, 7 to 8, that's gonna be my time. And then I deal, my first child don't come to 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just setting myself some goals, trying to stick to them. And even when I fail, and that's the main thing, is even when we fail that day, to stick to certain goals, it don't mean that we have to give up, because
That's
I
right.
used to give up. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep fighting for it, because we
Mm-hmm.
fight for our life.
That's
That's,
it.
that's the thing. It's like, no matter what we doing, we are fighting for our life, to
Mm-hmm.
be healthy, to stay healthy, to try to combat some of these diseases and stuff they
Mm-hmm.
got out here.
And
Um,
break generational curses.
yes,
I
hello.
will not get ovarian cancer. How about that? We
How
breaking
about it?
generational curses.
I ban
Yes,
that in the name of Jesus and send it back to the pits
absolutely.
of hell
Come
from
on
where
here.
it came. I ain't dealing with that.
Absolutely.
I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
ain't dealing with that.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that, my doctor was so kindly to take everything out. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, thank you. So I don't
Yeah.
have to worry about that. I don't have to worry
Right.
about that. But we all have to, we all have other things that we worry about. But my
Mm-hmm.
main thing is, like, I do not want to get old. And if you get to the point where you're not moving well and somebody got to lift you up and you 300 pounds, I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to do that to nobody.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to do that to nobody. And what if I'm struggling to get myself up and I got to try to lift 300 pounds? I don't want
Right.
to do that to
Right.
myself.
Right. You don't want to do
You
that to
70
yourself.
years old, you ain't going to feel like, if God give me the grace to live to be 70,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going to want to.
I know that's right. That's a whole workout right there, sis.
Hello? I want to be like some of these other women that's 70 years old. You can't
Uh-huh.
know
You
they
can't
70.
tell.
You're like, what, girl?
Yeah.
What is your secret? I
Yeah.
don't want, so it's like we tell ourselves these things. We think about these things in our mind, and it's yes, we just have to do it, but it's not as always as easy as just doing it for some people.
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
know,
And that's the reality. We have to see, it's easy to talk about it. The implementing part is what the challenging part is. But like you said, even if you mess up one day, the most successful people that failed, they'll tell you I felt 100,000 times until I got it right. And the
yes.
reason why I'm in this place is because I didn't give up. So that's the key, like that's why I'm here. Y'all have seen me over and over. Y'all have seen me with the 35 pounds on, and now you see it. Look at the face. You see it with it back. It then came all the way back, right? It's all here.
I know, girl.
So, I'm getting back up there again. So, yeah, I did. I fell, but I'm getting back up
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do what I need to do to be
Yes.
healthy. I want the rest of my life. I'm 53. I turned 53 in January.
Hey, woo, woo.
And I want the rest of my life to be the best of my life.
Yes. I was thinking the same thing. Yes.
Period.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Period.
I want the best. Like, if God give us 50 more years, how do we want that to look for ourselves?
That's good, sis. That's
How do I
good.
want, and I tell myself, how do I want those 50 more years to look? I don't want them to be unhealthy. I want to be off this medication. That's what it's like. I was talking about getting that dog on surgery because I wanted to lose weight
Yeah.
quick. I wanted to come up off of this. I wanted to lose weight, 100 pounds in a year, and not have to keep fighting with myself.
Right.
But I don't have the insurance for that, but I can get the insurance for it. But I still struggle with that because there's some things. It's like when you get that surgery, I'm not gonna be able to eat the way I eat now. Period. Even if I want to, I don't like being sick. You can't, because you will be sick. So and so I'm still up in the air about the surgery. I'm still up in the air about it, but I even until I get to the point, if I say yes, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I can still do the best that I can for myself.
Right.
I can still do the best that I can for myself, one day at a time, and don't not beat yourself up. That's the main thing. We are our worst critics, and we beat ourselves up because we didn't do something, because we failed at something. No. Look, the Bible says a man falls 7 times.
How many, sis? How many? That's it.
And he still get back up.
He still get back up, and that's the message. That's
so
it.
We just
get
have
back
to
up.
Fighting. Yes, we have to keep fighting for our life. What Michelle said. Let's read some of these comments real quick.
Okay.
Michelle said, "Boss life online. When you can't get to the gym, try to take advantage of your breaks at work. Oh yeah, that's what she talk about all the time. And do some type of movement. Take small steps, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, throughout the day. Yes, that's some good advice. Just just relax. Said I took control over my mind, not what I was taught um generally to do. Yeah, yeah. We don't People don't teach us that. We have to learn that along the way.
Mm-hmm.
We have to learn that along the way. Tissa, am I saying it right? Tissa um Green said, "Oh, Pookie, you look good at 50 something." Look what we all can say. Thank you.
Yes. 50 over 50 over 50 and fabulous. I just want to feel it.
Hello, hello.
All as a lineup.
Yes.
Thank
Women
you, sis.
women are our own worst. Yeah, we are our own worst critics. We are our own. I know I am. I sometimes I get to the point. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't care, whatever, girl. I tell myself to shut up in a minute and keep on walking.
Me too. Yup. Check your own self at the door. That's what I
Hello.
do too.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
just relax. Said her mom is 70 years old in a bathing
I
suit.
saw that. That's incredible. That is
Come on
incredible.
through.
Yes, that is incredible. I love it.
Come on through. Um, Tissa said, I get up at 4:20 every morning for prayer and planning. I'm in the bed no later than 8. Girl.
That's so good. This is that sleep is everything.
Woo!
Like that sleep is everything.
Yes, 4:20. Y'all good. I remember when the Lord was waking me up every morning at it was 3 or either 4 o'clock. I was
Mhm.
like, what is it, God?
And he was waking you up to pray, honey.
Yes, he was, and that's what he was teaching me how to pray for other people
Hmm.
when they come to my mind or when he drop them in my spirit to pray for them.
Yep.
He was training me for real. Because honey, I don't see 3 o'clock. Like I said, unless I'm still woke. I
Hmm.
was a night owl when I was a street person. I was in the streets.
Yeah, I was a vampire too. So
Yes,
sometimes it's hard, but I'm down at least by 10. I'm down at least by
yeah.
10.
I'm better now. I'm in the bed definitely by 10.
Hmm.
I don't always fall asleep. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else with this menopause thing. It tore my. I was already having problems with my sleep, but it tore my sleep all the way up. I could not.
I I had that issue too, but I drink chamomile before bed,
Mm-hmm.
and I it's chamomile and it is passion flower, chamomile, passion flower, and it's another flower. I have to think of it, but that tea it puts me right to sleep, and it's a good sleep too.
Yeah, I've had.
It's a good sleep. So yeah, I use the chamomile.
Yeah, I gotta let go of the TV for
Blue
real.
lotus, that's what it is. So
It's
I
what.
do chamomile, blue lotus flower, and that puts me right to sleep.
Uh,
I
my
love
daughter,
teas.
huh?
I love my teas. They put me to sleep. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
know.
drink something that's gonna relax me.
You and my daughter is uh, y'all motivated me with the tea. You done motivated me to go get that tea press.
Oh yes, the
Get
French
that
press,
yellow
honey. The
French press.
French
I was
press,
like, look
yes.
at her video. It is so cute, professional. I need one of those. I'm like, y'all make me want to just drink tea, with the pinky finger up and everything. Yeah. I'm like, I need
I
some
know.
tea.
I love it.
I,
So
I,
did you went and got your French press?
I didn't get it yet. No.
Okay.
Did you get yours from Amazon?
I got it from Walmart. I got my French press from Walmart. I love it. I
Oh,
love it. I got a couple of them because sometimes I want to be brewing this and brewing that.
okay.
So I
Yeah,
got a couple of them.
you do the tea, you do the leaves. I
I
said
do the
that
leaves, yeah, the
I said
herbs, the
shoot,
leaves.
I need to. And see, that's another thing that you do inspire. You inspire people in different ways. You inspire me with all that healthy stuff that you be having on there. Them tea leaves. And I said I want to start drinking tea leaves.
Yeah.
And not those packages. And
Yeah, because first of all, you don't know how long them pack has been sitting. I mean, and not for nothing. I like it's just a different experience for me.
Yeah.
It's really a different experience. You get the full body flavor.
It makes me feel like I'm healthier.
Mm-hmm. Well, because you're getting that good stuff in you. So it's going through.
Yes.
You can feel it going through. But I love it. I'm about to start another detox. It's with a duck flower. I don't know if you guys heard of the duck flower. That's an herb as well. It's a 3-day detox. That's how powerful it is. You only could do it for three days. And I'm gonna journal that so you guys can see, because like I said, I definitely want to talk. I don't want to just talk to talk. Pretty much. I'm doing my herbs, I'm doing my teas, my sea moss. Every day I'm taking sea moss, bladderwrack, burdock root. So I'm in the herb business. I love my herbs. But I love, I'm just gotta get off the unhealthy things. Which is the flats. It's air fried. I don't do fried chicken. It's air fried, but it's still a dirty chicken. It's still a little nasty chicken, So I want to get away from that and just get myself to the place where I'm just doing my vegetables. I do love vegetables. It's just that I can't make a sandwich out of them. That's been the problem. Right. So
wait, we can make a wrap out of them. We can make a wrap.
You can do a wrap, and that's really, really good. You can do a wrap out of them as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did that. I made when I was doing all vegetables, I did a taco vegetable. I took the long leaf, and just put different vegetables in it and rolled it up and ate it. And that
sounds good, especially if you had some type of nice little dressing on it. That sounds real good.
I had avocado dressing. I made my own avocado dressing. It was good. Wait, my daughter said her accent is everything. She from the Bronx or Brooklyn.
Oh, Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl. I didn't even know I had an accent till I got out here. So I'm out here. I've been in Virginia now it's been 6 years. But people would just be like, "Oh my God, could you just like talk to me just don't leave?" And I'm like, "What?" Like, my God, where are you from? That accent? And I'm like, my accent, y'all, the country ones. Like, I never knew I had an accent. I never knew that till I got here. But that's because I was around people in Jersey all my life.
Right. Yeah. Like Mom, I got a friend. He a guy. I love to hear him talk. I love for him to talk to me.
Where he from? The Bronx?
Girl, no, he from New York. He from
Is he from Brooklyn? Brooklyn?
He from I think he's from the Bronx.
Okay, from the Bronx.
Okay. Girl, he like I ain't even gonna go there.
You had talking, sis.
I said, boy, get off my phone. Yeah, I was, yeah, talking to her, but it was something about it. It's like,
Yeah, I never knew that, and I've even growing up in my life, I'm like, my voice is too deep. Oh, I sound more masculine and feminine. And people would compliment, and I'm like, what? And my husband one day, he just was like, girl, you could talk to me all day, all night. I love your voice, and I'm like, what? I never really. I just really started to appreciate it as I got a little older, but I'm like, oh, I didn't even want to talk because I'm like, I sound just like a man. Tissa says that she says that bread is very hurtful to your digestion. Absolutely, it is very hurtful to your digestion. They got gluten in it, and I'm definitely gluten sensitive, which is why I deal with a lot of stuff when I go ahead and get a sandwich when I know I ain't got no business having one. Yeah. So yes, it is. Yes.
How about a lot of people is finding out now that they gluten sensitive? You know, a lot of people. It's like a lot of people were sick, and we didn't know why we were sick because they didn't put the emphasis on certain foods and stuff like that. So we didn't know that these foods was making us sick, or what they started doing to these foods, what they started putting in them, it started making the people, sick and not be able to even eat it. Look at my grandmother is like 90-something years old. She ate what she wanted to eat. You know, she ate her candy. She loved her black jelly beans. That's my grandma. Me and my grandma, we like the black jelly beans, girl.
I do too. I like the black jelly beans too.
Yes, I
And
love
I always had a plethora of them because nobody else ate them. So
me
those are
too.
the ones they left in the bag.
Yep.
Now go ahead and eat all of that. I love the black jelly. My great grandmother lived to be 98 years old. I don't get it. She dipped snuff her in since 16. Okay, literally dipped it. Like literally, yeah, ooh, it's yes, dipped it. Oh, Joy saying ooh to the black jelly bean. The lady, I'm like, how do these people live so long with she didn't really have a healthy lifestyle. She ate what the heck she wanted to. She
Mhm.
didn't smoke, but she might as well because she had the tobacco all in her jaw and you know how they down here.
Yeah.
All, and that woman lived. She lived longer than her kids.
That's how my grandmama. She had like 13 kids. She had 11, but she then some of the other ones, 13. The other ones was with her husband's first wife. But
Okay,
they just dying off, and she's still kicking it. She
it's
just went into the
incredible.
nursing home.
Wow.
Just went into the nursing home, and she like 97
Oh
or
wow.
98. Yeah, but she can't eat a lot of stuff because she don't have her teeth no more.
We
But
are.
she still be gumming that food and eating it,
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. And she from old school. So if you put food on her plate, she gonna
Mm.
clean her plate.
Okay,
You talk
got you.
if you give them food, they
Mm-hmm.
they didn't waste food, so they ate what I'm gonna eat my food. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna chew it, and I'm gonna eat my food. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Grandma, you ain't full yet. She like, no, I'm
She
still.
gonna eat the whole. She gonna eat it all.
She was
She
making
gonna
me
eat
full.
it.
I'm like, Grandma, you ain't gotta eat all that food. No, you ain't gotta eat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's read a couple more comments. Then I'm gonna let y'all go. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
This was a good convo, sis.
Because we're exposed to more toxins
Yeah,
now than they were back then, right? You're
absolutely,
absolutely right, Michelle. And she said it's
absolutely.
because of how they manufacture the wheat now. Yeah, I'm learning that now. That's why a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people are sensitive to this gluten stuff is because of what they did to the wheat. It's
Mm-hmm.
we like you said, I think in the beginning we were supposed to eat everything from the ground,
Mm-hmm.
not from manufacturers, not from them like putting stuff together and creating this and making this and then selling
Mm-hmm.
it to us. But we were supposed to eat everything from the ground. That's on my number one thing. If I could live on a farm and grow all my food, I would do it. But I
Mm-hmm.
look and see how much work that takes. It's like, honey, I ain't got time
It
for that.
is a lot of work, but you know what? You can start small. Like with me, got a little herb garden, so you can grow your own basil, your own parsley, your
Yeah.
own dill. You know, your own even down to your own green peppers and stuff like that. Start there because I mean, ultimately, we're gonna have to, or
Ah,
else we're gonna be
in
looking
trouble.
at empty shelves and
Mhm.
empty, and it is healthier. It is healthier because you know what you put in your soil. You know what you're growing from. I mean, we got to be now mindful with the seeds we buy. We got to pay attention again because they got all these hybrid seeds out here. So
Mhm.
you growing lemons that ain't got no seed. I want to give me the seed because whose parents is this? Whose parents is the parents of this child that ain't got a seed? No, I need the seed. Okay. I need the seed. Okay, no. Mm-mm. So, and I've been like that for the last 10 years. I'm not eating nothing if it don't have no seed.
Yep, that's how I got. I didn't pay. You know what? They was making them zucchinis, right? And like my daughter said, she said, which is absolutely true. Mass production and
Mhm.
mass distribution is causing us harm. Yeah.
Yep,
Um,
absolutely.
I was eating zucchinis, and this when I was doing healthy, and I
Hmm.
I was like eating zucchinis like crazy, like crazy. And then I read something, and it said all the vegetables should have seeds in them.
Hmm.
And the light bulb went on. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. These doggone zucchinis I've been eating don't have no seeds in them. They have seed. They had Trey. Let me tell you, they had seed imprint. I had
Oh, it was an imposter.
yes. Get it. You ain't real. You ain't real. You ain't true. I had like 4 zucchinis in my refrigerator. You know what I did?
You
I
threw
threw
them
them back
out.
in the
Yeah,
garbage.
those are imposters.
I
That's what
threw them
I'm
in the
saying.
garbage. They was in my house trying to rob me of my health.
Uh-huh.
I was like, my God. So now, and the watermelons, them watermelons that
Yes.
they make with no seeds. I was like, I ain't buying that no more. I used to go to Save a Lot. I don't shop at Save a Lot no more because all they stuff don't have no seeds in
It's
it.
all hybrid.
And
Mm-hmm.
Walmart, not Walmart, but I had stopped buying the zucchinis from Aldi's, but
Mm-hmm.
now they stopped selling those kind. And now the kind that I have, they have seeds in it. I ain't playing with them watermelons with no seeds. I ain't playing with
No,
nothing that don't have no seeds in it. I need some seeds in it because
that's right.
it needs to be able to reproduce
That's how you
itself.
can. That's right. If it can't produce out of his own after his own kind, then it has no identity.
It ain't real.
What are you, and who sent you to me? Like period. I don't want. I don't want it. Mm-mm.
Get out my house.
Exactly.
That was
Exactly.
crazy. When I found that out, I had my garbage bag leaving my house was so full. It was heavy. Girl, vegetables is heavy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
threw that mess straight out the garbage. I was like, I ain't eating this. I'm not in the garbage for you. In the garbage. All right, y'all. Look, we've been on here for an hour and
This is
17
a good
minutes.
conversation.
It was
Love
very
it.
good. I thank you all for coming in to Candid Conversations with my girl Traci Lee. Tell them what you have. Tell them a little bit about yourself real quick before we get on up off of here.
Okay, so I am Traci Lee. I am a holistic health and wellness practitioner. Listen to me, that has a challenge here because I'm coming to put all my business out here telling y'all I like air fried chicken flats, right? That's the challenge. It might not sound like a whole lot to somebody else, but to me it is because I want to live a healthy life, and that chicken is just not good for us. So I do have herbal teas, slim tummy teas. I mix my own proprietary blends. I do sea moss, bladderwrack, and burdock root capsules, as well as sea moss gel. I love what it does to my body, how it makes me feel. When people ask me, yeah, I like to share my age because it's like, wait, what you doing? I'm taking care of myself from the inside out. That's what I'm doing. And so I do promote and sell the Bella Sea Moss, Iris Sea Moss capsules. I have detox teas. I have hair products as far as not just for your locks, but also for natural hair. I make my own rose water with fenugreek seeds, as well as aloe vera. I make my own body butters, and you could also use them in your natural hair. I personally would not advocate for somebody to use them in locks because locks will build up, but you can use it all over. Anything that I create and make, you'll be able to eat, whether it's for your skin or not. If you can't eat it, because your skin is the biggest organ and it's eating, we want to give the skin the nutrients that it needs. And so the things that I put together, as far as skincare, it is edible. You can eat it. I wouldn't suggest you eat it, but you can eat it. Yes, Sisters with Stories, thank you so much. I have scrubs. I did do candles back in the past, but we're not doing that. That's a lot of work, a lot of production. And I don't believe in white labeling anything that I do. I like to have my hands in it. I like to know what's in it. So far what I'm doing is just the T-Tox boxes, let's just call it that. And what they entail is your sea moss, something for energy, capsules, ginseng, also the adaptogens for mood. So we have a Balance Her blend that we put together for those hormones that are out of control. I don't deal with hot flashes like that every now and again because these herbs keep your girl under control. Okay.
I need a box. I need a
Yeah,
box.
I got you, baby girl. It keeps.
And tell us how much the box costs.
Okay, so the T-Tox boxes are $45, but you get like your sea moss in there. You get something that's going to help with energy, and you also will get something to help balance your hormones. It helps. It's great. The herbs that I use in the hormone propriety blend helps also with women who deal with PCOS, dealing with any type of female problems, and it also helps to balance your hormone. It makes you overall all feel really good. And so my whole passion with holistic health is to help, and I'm in ministry, so I am an ordained elder, other in the Lord's church, right? And so my whole passion and mission and purpose is to minister to the holistic man, mind, body, spirit, all of that. And so that's where the passion with the herbs come from, because I'm trying to go back to the garden again. Our bodies were created to heal itself. And so what is it? What would be on the menu had they not eaten from the tree that they were not supposed to touch, right? It would be your fruits, your vegetables, your herbs, everything that is the healing for the nations that the Bible says. That's what we do here. I'm getting ready to do this duck flower. I'm trying it out now for myself so I can put that also in production as a part of my product line. My link tree is Locks and Tea. That's the name of my business. It is Locks and Tea. We are incorporated here in Hampton, Virginia. LLC on the books, got the Duns and Bradstreet, Sam's, all of that. We are legal, we are running, and we are doing this thing. And so I'm trying out things because I don't really want to put stuff out there unless I'm able to tell people what it's going to do for you. Now, I would admonish you if you're interested in doing a detox, because this detox don't just clean out your colon, right? It cleans your lungs, your kidneys, your liver, your lymphatic system, your skin, all of that. But it's a very intense detox. So I'm going to go through it first. You can Google it. It's the duck flower detox. Duck flower detox. If you Google it, you're gonna see people out here ignorantly taking the flower. No, I had to get it in a form where it's dried up, and so I can encapsulate it, because we're not doing the flower. If you look at the OSHA clinic, some of Dr. CB stuff, those people was taking that thing as a tea and then eating the whole flower, and they was out here sick. Both ends. It was coming out of both ends.
Wow.
We're not doing that, okay? Anybody got no time for all of that, okay? We're not doing all of that. So we're doing it in a way where we have taken out, where it's that violent, dried out our duck flowers, and we put them in capsules. Let me just show you. Nobody got no time for that, sis, right? And so the capsules will allow us to be able to do this in 3 days. What you would want to achieve is a single zero capsule. So that's what it looks like. Hopefully it'll focus. And let me move my face and see if it'll focus in. Yeah, my face is there. Don't want to show you, but that's the size of it. And you only need 1 to 3. 1 to 3.
How many times a day?
Just you're gonna do it one time.
Okay.
Flower detox is something that can be done twice a year, 3 days. And it detoxes mucus. It's gonna be stuff coming out. You did not know existed. And of course, I don't know if all of you guys know. I know some know, but I dealt with COVID over the Christmas season, around the time where everybody in the world had it. Okay, it was just something in the world. Everybody in the world had it because I was inside. I don't know how it must have came inside and found me. Because, me, my husband, my daughter, we all Omarion was on the scene. Okay, I know it's Omicron, but we like to joke about it and call it Omarion, right? Omarion, every last one of us had it. And so I'm still dealing with the residuals of getting that phlegm and stuff up out of me. I'm like, I'm going to do this duck flower. And also you can lose literally in that 3 days, because the waste, remember, you have weight to waste. Some people got 30 to 60 pounds worth of waste that they carrying around. Right? See, Which is why we can't get rid of this bloat. So I'm gonna be the test person on this. It's not a long-term herb. People know. I got you, baby girl. People know that, just because it's an herb, I can take it every day. No, you can't take it every day. And this is why you have to be educated in what herbs are good for you and what herbs will kill you. Okay, listen. This plants out there you ain't got no business eating. I don't care if it came out the ground, you ain't got no business eating it. And so it's not just that what I'm passionate about is me selling the herbs, is me educating people as well as to the benefits of and what these things will do for your body. So I am the proprietor and CEO of Locks and Tea LLC in Hampton, Virginia, where we sell your sea moss products, your hair care products, your natural skin products, and we'll even give you a word to encourage you.
Come
to
on,
continue
somebody.
on, to keep going forward in
Yes.
Jesus' name. So that's
Yes.
what we do, sis. You can find me on Instagram and I am Traci Lee, on YouTube and I am Traci Lee, and also 365 Intentional. And I'm on Facebook as I am Traci Lee. And it's always a pleasure hooking up with my sister. Like literally, I feel like we twin flames.
I
I'm
know.
saying,
Yes.
we've been through a lot of the same things together, all the way down to the hysterectomy,
Yes.
to everything. I still got my
Yes.
ovaries, sis. So I gotta take care of this, because I ain't going out like that. I'm not. But we share a lot of things. We have a lot of things in common, and I think this is just great. That we finally get to come together on a platform and just,
This our first time?
yes,
Oh
sis,
no. Oh, we gotta do it again.
yes.
It's so natural. It's just so natural. It's cool.
So, sis, I'm in the studio, so it ain't letting me chat up in here, but you could just Google duck flower. Google duck flower, sis. Duck
Okay.
flower detox. Duck flower detox. Google it, because it's like it's not in the site right now, because I need to take it first. I'm not going to just put it out there. People out here both ends. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to tell people how to take it to avoid that. And I do know, anytime you're getting ready to take a detox, you should give yourself 3 days prior to kind of eat light. You want to do soups. You want to do clear. Um, Not, if it's not a soup, then like the clear broths and stuff like that, to get your body in a place where it's not a violent experience. Because if it's got to clean out a whole lot of, you done had a whole steak dinner last night, you done went to Red Lobster last night, or you went to the Olive Garden, and and you're starting to detox the next day, it's gonna be violent. So you want to give yourself time to get your water in, gallon of water a day, your clear liquids, teas, definitely herbal teas. I love them. My apothecary, I'm learning how to say it. My apothecary cabinet has a plethora of herbs, and those teas is everything. Okay. My family calls on me when they have an ailment, when they have an issue, when they have a problem. And guess what? I'm in here putting stuff together. Let's work on that. All the way down from mood to attitude to PMS, PCOS, even want to deal with when they're dealing with autoimmune issues, thyroid issues, things like that. It all boils down to getting this hormone back in balance. You get that hormone in balance, you good. Bone broth is also good when you are going into a detox, or when you are going out of a detox. So bone broth is great. But for people who don't eat meat, the vegetable broth will work just fine. So that's who I am. That's what I do. That's it.
All right, okay. I want my box. When we get off of here, I'm like, listen,
I got you.
I do Cash App. I send you $45.
I got you, sis.
Whatever shipping.
I'll put your box together, and I'll send you some sample herbal teas that help you to relax and sleep at night. Which you're gonna be like, girl, I need some more of that in my life. It's the best sleep on the planet. Okay. And it's a sleep where you wake up so refreshed, so renewed. Like, how some things you take and you get up and you still feel groggy and stuff like that. Yeah, when that's it. When you're having anxiety and insomnia, I also have supplements for that as well. You already know it. My daughter, she'll call me in a minute. Mom, what you got for this? Because adaptogens. We have adaptogens out here that helps to, relax you, to put you in a nice state of wellness and well-being, and just feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, I think I want to do I'm gonna do a live and have you come back, and I'm gonna have a couple other people come back. Definitely my daughter and maybe one other person, and do a live on anxiety, because
okay, that would be great.
A lot of people are dealing with anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know a lot about it, but I've been learning that I have anxiety, but I have anxiety about a few things.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I've been living with them all my life. But I'm
right.
do a video. We can do a panel where we can talk about that, because a lot of people deal with anxiety.
Yeah, and that would be great. I think that would be so great.
Definitely. And we definitely need to find out some natural things that we want to deal with, that we want to be able to take for anxiety and for those things. And we'll talk about everything because I just learned, like, a lot of the stuff that they give you the medicine for, it makes you, it heightens your anxiety.
Hello. Absolutely. It does.
You
You ever
heighten
see the commercial for some of these medications, the depression medications, and it'll say, they talking real fast, but guess who listening? I'm like, what they talking about?
Yeah.
So they talking real fast, right? And then you hear in there, you're giving me something for depression, but it may cause suicidal thoughts. Why would I want to take something
All them side effects.
that's going to give me suicidal thoughts? That makes no sense. Or the asthma medication. So you listening real good, and then they going real fast with it, and they like may cause shortness of breath. Well, why would I want to take medication?
I'm having problems breathing already.
So yes, let me tell you something. God did not leave anything unturned. We have no lack. It's just a matter of us getting the information on what's at our disposal for everything that we deal with. Every single thing we deal with in life, there's a provision that's already been put in place for us. We just have to learn it.
Yes. Listen, the Lord said, the Bible said, God has given us everything that we need pertaining to life, pertaining to life.
Come on,
and godliness.
That's it.
Life,
that's the word.
And godliness. Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it, honey.
So it's like it's here, but we have to find out what it is, how to use it, how to take it, and we got to find what we need. We need people like you and my daughter and other people that's studying natural things, because listen, I ain't studying nothing natural. I need for y'all to do y'all work, your homework, and I'm just gonna give you the money for it. Listen, we paying them, we making them.
Hello, we paying them for the side effect.
Listen,
we paying them for the side effect. Then we gotta pay for the side effect that caused the side effect. That's gonna give us another side effect.
Hello. Then we gonna have to take something else to deal with that. I'm like, no, it has to stop somewhere.
It does.
And so we need people that's into natural and herbalist and all that. We need people like that so that we can live healthier and productive lives and get off this medicine and stop making the rich richer.
Because that's all it's about. And the Food and Drug Administration, they in the same bed, right? So they putting hormones in our food, and they putting stuff in the medicine that's giving side effects. They sleep in the same bed. Food and Drug Administration they're married to each other. They married. And they in the business of making money. Okay, they in the business of making money, and sickness is big business. Dis-ease is big business.
It definitely is. It definitely, and they clean it up on this anxiety and this insomnia, especially through this what's been going on. And I went in the store. I ain't never seen so many medicines about anxiety, insomnia. I was like, what the heck? Where did all this stuff come from? Because they know that what's going on. And now all of the doctors is diagnosing everybody.
Yes.
Same thing. And so that way everybody can get medicine. I'm like, yep, and depression.
Yep, absolutely. When they could go out here and get them some ashwagandha root, when they could go out here and get some damiana, when they could go out here and get them some ginseng, go out here and get them some maca root and the natural stuff that grows from the earth. Exactly. Joy said, praying on people, baby. Yes. Been doing that, honey. Go out here and get some of these natural things that you could take that will have you feeling 100,000 times better than that medication. And believe it or not, you might see some of them depression medications with some of the constituents from these herbs because they can't patent the herb, but they know that it works. So they could take the constituents out of it, put it in their poison, and sell it like that, saying, oh, this got ashwagandha root. Oh, this has damiana. No, just let me get the plant straight, no chaser. Keep poison. You can keep your poison and give you that ashwagandha root straight, no chaser. So this is, I would love to do that. I love sharing what I'm passionate about. So I'm looking forward to that. Sis, set it up.
Okay, all right. I definitely will. You right, sister with stories. You right. These restaurants is using cheapest food and charging us an arm and a leg. They put sugar in it. They putting sugar. They addicting us to it, and they putting sugar in it.
Yeah, because you're gonna go back. They can get
Mhm.
you addicted. You coming back.
Yes, 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 yes. My daughter taught me that when she lived in Korea. And
Mm-hmm.
she worked in them Korean restaurants. And she was like, yeah, they put a pound of sugar in that food. But do
Mm-hmm.
they eat it like that?
No, of
No.
course not.
Mm-mm.
Of course not.
Mm-mm. All right, y'all. We gonna get on up out of here. We've been here for a minute. This was a great conversation.
It was.
Great feedback from our audience.
Yes. Thank you guys so
We
much
had
for
great
tuning in.
feedback. Yes, 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 yes. I thank you all for coming in. Sisters with stories. We're gonna get you on here one day with talking about eating vegan. I mean,
Yeah, and she's a chef. She's a chef. She's a
come on
certified chef.
now. Yeah, she's a certified chef.
She's a chef.
Oh girl, you got to come on with some meals for
Okay,
us.
so she's a chef. She's an author.
Okay.
And she's in ministry as well. So she helps me in ministry.
Listen, it's in your hand. The Lord said that He will give you what's in your hand.
Ain't that something? The heritage. That's the my heritage of the Lord right there.
Yes, that's awesome.
That's what
That's
the
awesome.
children are. The children are the heritage from the Lord. Literally.
All them gifts. We want to use all them gifts. All of them. Okay, Michelle. You come up real quick and tell about
What's
the
the more
challenge.
challenges?
Grab this link. Grab that link, Michelle, and come up here and tell us about the challenge real quick. If you in a position, if not, I say it because I don't. It's Sunday evening. People might be resting. Do certified 10 years professional. Yes. Do the no spin challenge. Stay out of those. All right, Michelle.
Oh, that sounds like a good one. That's gonna be a good one for me.
So she got the video. She have a video, and I should have
Is it up on her channel?
It's on her channel. If we can grab the link. D family, hello, my friend. Oh no.
Hi, D family.
She said, "Oh no, my wig not on."
I'm gonna go check the video out when we leave here.
Okay, so y'all, my daughter has a month of the March no
spin.
Yes, no spin challenge. Come on, if somebody can go to Michelle Lives Well and grab the link and just throw it up in here real quick. And it's no spin challenge. And what it is you don't spend any unnecessary money for the month of March. Only spend money that you need. And when you go to the grocery store, only use your money for things that is beneficial to you. Don't be out here buying no cookies and no Skittles because it's not beneficial. It's not. That's unnecessary spending money. Unnecessary spending money on clothes or shoes or unhealthy foods and do something this month that's going I don't know. I think she said that like for your health also. But if you watch the video, because at the end of the month, I think she's gonna be giving away something. Honey,
I'm gonna go watch the video when we come off.
I lost already because the first day I said I was gonna take the challenge, I went to Walmart and spent $100.
You already lost.
I made a video about it. I'm trying to put it up, but my phone is acting so stupid. Hey Ron, I lost today. I went and bought a new microwave.
Did you need it though?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah, you lost.
Ain't nothing wrong with my microwave.
Yeah, you lost.
Except for it's old. I could have waited till April, but I could have waited till April and bought a microwave. But I'm tomorrow. I'm not going in the store.
I'm not a shopper, so I'll be good with that. I mean, I have to stay offline though, because I'm not a store shopper, but online. So yeah, that's going to be a great challenge for me. Also, like sometimes I'm really busy during lunch, so I'll order a salad from DoorDash. The salad will be probably $15, and by the time I'm DoorDashing it, it's $39. With the delivery and all of that. So yeah, this is going to be really, really good for me to keep some of my coins in my pocket.
Yes.
And make my own salad.
Yes,
So I'm
Joy.
not spending much.
I'm an emotional spender. I am. I'm an emotional spender. I got so many issues. I'm emotional eaters, emotional spender. Girl, help me get my life together.
We're gonna get it
All right.
together, sis.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get on up out of here. D family, I'm so glad you came in, Ron. I'm glad y'all came in. Just want to let y'all know that my times has changed. Tuesday and Thursday at 9 o'clock a.m. So for now on Sundays, I've been coming on Sundays for the last three weeks now at 5 o'clock. So we'll come on Sundays at 5 o'clock, and I'm trying to have somebody on here, on Sunday. So that's what we'll do. So set y'all clocks now.
Yes.
Come on in Sundays at 5 o'clock now. It's still the break room, and we still gonna chit and chat and do all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are. So I love you guys. Thank you so much, Trey, for
I
coming
thoroughly enjoyed this.
and having some candid conversation with definitely. I love that name when you said that. I was like, yeah.
Because that's what it is. We just having a conversation, you know. We just
Yes,
talking.
yes. I love it. I'm gonna use that again. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I love y'all. Don't forget to be nice to somebody. Don't forget to be kind to somebody, and show somebody some love.
Yes.
We will see you guys Tuesday at 9 o'clock. All right. Bye.